I think to riff off Luke here, the other thing that's interesting is you mentioned it doesn't harm anybody. I think this is one of the question-begging natures of the NAP and libertarians. They don't adequately define what harm is. So, for example, we all know from social science data that children raised by single moms or in dysfunctional homes or with a live-in boyfriend are going to have much worse life outcomes than those that are raised by their biological parents that are staying together. Even if they stay together and it's somewhat hostile. It's better if it's not, but that's still better than all the alternatives. We know this. And we know it's harmful to the child to not grow up in that situation. Libertarians will just say, like the monkeys on the wall, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That's not harm, even though it's objectively harmful. And so part of the problem is they just have blinded themselves to a whole scope of harm that they just pretend isn't harm. And it's like, it is harming people. Or, you mentioned, why not tolerate certain behaviors? It doesn't harm anybody. Well, part of the problem is to have a society based on respect for property rights and transaction and all of the kinds of things that libertarians say they want. There are certain presuppositions, certain preconditions that must already be in place. And if the certain lifestyle or practice you're allowing undermines radically those foundations, well, then you'll wake up one day with a bunch of, rainbow communists saying, we're going to expropriate your factory. And they're like, how did that happen? We didn't see that coming. And well, you didn't see it coming because you misunderstood two really important factors: the underlying moral and social and historical foundations for a private property society, which you undermined. And there's a whole bunch of things that are harmful that even John Locke called harmful that you would refuse to call harmful. And that's just completely question-begging and special pleading.